of days, we just thank you. Jehovah, we thank you, we worship you, we adore you. We say, hallowed be unto thy name. Accept our thanksgiving in the name of Jesus. Amen. We thank you because this is the day you have made, and we are rejoicing and we are glad in it. Especially concerning our rule in Nigeria. We thank you because Nigeria, I believe, is God's own country. We thank you concerning this great country. Accept our thanksgiving in the name of Jesus Christ. Concerning this glorious place that we are living in, we thank you. We thank you because you are the Lord that is all over the world. Accept our thanksgiving in the name of Jesus Christ. As we are in your presence, Jehovah, uphold us. Jehovah, uphold us. Both physically and spiritually uphold us. Nigeria is in your care. You are the Father of all nations. Jehovah, take control. Take control of our nation. Jehovah, walk through Nigeria. Talk to our leaders. Speak to them. Jehovah, touch their heart. Touch our citizens. Uphold this country as well. Walk through the whole world. Let peace reign in the world. Thank you, Lord, for prayer answered. For in Jesus Christ's name we have prayed. Amen. Amen. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. Praise the living Jesus Christ.
While we await the arrival of the Lord Mayor, we will have a short break. So we can just network. So sorry. So I've just been told the Lord Mayor is in the hall.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I introduce the representative Lord Mayor, Alderman Sir Roger Gifford.
Thank you very much. The real Lord Mayor is travelling at the moment. He's just back from Africa, actually. He didn't go to Nigeria, which was a mistake. But when I was Lord Mayor 3 years ago, I did go to Nigeria, and I was delighted to be there. My job is to say welcome to you, and welcome to London, those of you who don't live here, and I think many of you do. Welcome to what we think is the greatest city on earth, which is our very humble opinion. And you may or may not share the view on London, which has been my home for many years. At the city, we're delighted to be supporting this event. And there are many reasons for that. I have personal reasons too, to say how welcome you are and how much we believe in Nigeria and the strength of opportunities that are there. I've got some stats here. Trade with Nigeria is worth £3.5 billion a year. It's expected to double by 2020. By 2030, there are 250,000 Nigerian nationals working here, British nationals living in the UK at the moment, with some 20,000 British in Nigeria itself. I can't think of many other countries where the crossover is quite as important as that, outside France and Germany, and possibly one or two other European countries. But the Lord Mayor of London, who will next year be a different person from this year's Lord Mayor, because he's voted anew every November, he will be travelling out next year, promoting stronger bilateral relations. There's a very strong agenda around fintech, around insurance, and around asset management, areas that we think there's a lot to share, and we have already noticed Nigeria has a very strong capability. This is also linked to the Commonwealth agenda, which you will have heard a lot about after the Brexit discussions, where Commonwealth countries are seen to be some of the most exciting places to be travelling to. And indeed, I think if Brexit does one good thing, it's providing a new impetus for the UK to re-engage some of its thinking around trade with the Commonwealth countries. And we have the Commonwealth Summit next year. There's going to be a big business seminar around that, and there will be lots of talk about trade and opportunities. My own reasons are a bit more personal. When I went there as Lord Mayor in 2013, I helped to initiate what has been called it was a capital markets project, helping to develop capital market flows between Nigeria and the United Kingdom. The Nigerian counterpart was Koiki, who many of you may know. I don't know if he's here or not, but I don't think he is. We were the two co-chairs of this project. In the UK, we call this the UK-Nigeria Capital Markets Development Project. In Nigeria, they called it the Nigeria-UK Capital Markets Development Project, which I thought was a brilliant way of suggesting it was the mutuality and the energy which we were trying to put into it from both sides. Sadly, when the oil price fell out of bed at the end of 2014, some of the impetus behind the project was was lost, but many of the recommendations that we made in that have already been put in place. And I'm delighted to see from the Securities Exchange Council Lawyers Association that they keep this very much on the top of the agenda in Lagos. So I'm very positive for that reason, and I was there 3 or 4 times myself in Nigeria, in Lagos and Abuja, and very much enjoyed learning more about the country. I think from an outsider's perspective, Nigeria is an especially complex country to understand. It's many countries. And from a perspective of somebody coming in to develop a capital markets agenda, this needs your help to understand how best to approach that and how best to achieve it. We think there are terrific opportunities, both for flows of capital into Nigeria from London, also flows of capital from Nigeria back to the UK. It could be a great mutual business. It's worth something today. We can see ways of multiplying that through dual listings, through listings on the London Stock Exchange, through investments made from London into Nigeria, and so on. So I think there's a lot to play for on the business agenda, and therefore it's the business agenda, as well as the personal one, that makes me say you're very welcome, and how pleased we are in the city to be supporting this event. And I think that was a great evening. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Alderman Guildhall. I will now call on Mr. Femi Okutubo, CEO, Trumpet Group, in this report. Can you please come forward?
Good evening, everyone. I'm sure we can do better than that. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Thank you very much. The Right Honourable Lord Mayor of London, as represented by Alderman Roger Gifford, His Excellency the High Commissioner of Nigeria, whose representative we believe should be here in a few minutes, my Lord Spiritual and Temporal, Royals and Traditional Chiefs here present, captains of industry and community leaders, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Let me start by thanking you all for making time to attend this reception to commemorate Nigeria's 57th independence anniversary. You are very welcome. May I also thank the City of London for its support of this historic event, the very first time it is collaborating to host a reception to commemorate Nigeria's independence. On behalf of Trumpet Media Group, I must also thank the organizations we have partnered with to organize this event. Please permit me to acknowledge AA Management and Trading Consultants under the directorship of Councillor Adedamola Aminu and Ms. Dolapo Adebi, and Global Market Consultants under the directorship of a dear friend of Nigeria, Common Councilman Prem Goyal, JPOBE. It is indeed a great pleasure and rare privilege to stand before you on this historic occasion in which we commemorate our country's 57th independence from its former colonial masters, Great Britain. Since that historic day on the 1st of October 1960, Nigeria has maintained a relationship with the United Kingdom in various spheres of life, ranging from politics, trade, education, and international development, but to mention a few. Nigeria maintains a presence within the City of London. A number of Nigerians and friends of Nigeria work or run companies in the city, especially in the legal and financial services industries. A number of Nigeria's wholly or partially owned subsidiary banks are based in the City of London. Earlier this year, London was the chosen destination for the issuance of Nigeria's Eurobonds. UK's bilateral trade with Nigeria, as the Lord Mayor's representative said, is worth about £3.8 billion annually. And only in April this year, the Nigeria-British Chamber of Commerce celebrated its 40th anniversary. Nigerians are playing a significant role in the efficient running of the country's essential services, including the National Health Service (NHS) and Transport for London (TfL), but to mention a few. One of the objectives of today's event, beyond the commemoration of the Independence Anniversary, is to provide yet another platform to strengthen the ties, especially economic ties, between Nigeria and the United Kingdom. We also hope that today's event will provide a platform to identify new business opportunities. Above all, we hope that these ties will help in having a positive impact on our respective countries and its citizens. This speech will be incomplete without some deep reflections and acknowledgements of happenings within our respective countries. Britain is in the midst of Brexit negotiations and the attendant fears from citizens. Nigeria is facing agitations for self-determination and restructuring how the Nigerian Federation operates in the context of its constituent units. It is even facing a greater challenge of combating corruption, stemming the rising level of unemployment, especially of youths, and the lack of much-needed infrastructures in the country. A win-win scenario for both countries must seek to address many of these challenges. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, as we celebrate Nigeria today and the affinity between Nigeria and the United Kingdom, let us equally do our best to make our countries a better place for its citizens. Thank you for listening, and God bless you.
Thank you, Mr. Femi Otubo. May I call on Councillor Adedabola Aminu, CEO, Management Training and Competency.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to stand on the existing protocols so that we spend a lot of time to start this program. I'm delighted indeed that 57 years on, I say to God, Allah be the glory that I have the privilege to wish Nigeria and our people a happy independence celebration for the first time in the city of London. It is obvious that most Nigerians may not look back at these past 57 years with reminiscence or satisfaction, but rather with anger and disillusionment. But whatever we feel in our hearts, there is this outstanding fact that Nigeria have a sovereign nation of our own, which we in the diaspora can pop in and out at will, without any hindrance. Thank God for keeping Nigeria home for 57 years now, notwithstanding the dire need for better education, health, jobs, security, economic, political, and social revival of our country. We should hold relative peace in the country sacred. We can do this by living peacefully with our fellow men and women and put Nigeria at the center of our interpersonal relationship. As a Nigerian, let's exhibit the Nigerians in us by being patriotic, one who holds the integrity of the nation-state, Nigeria, by adhering to those core Nigerian values, such as hard work and peace. Respect for one another, and above all, be our brother's keeper, by striving for peaceful coexistence. As we celebrate this 57th-year anniversary of the sovereignty of our country, Nigeria, may I encourage us to feel the Nigerians in us positively by our actions. Don't sit and talk Nigeria down. Let us dust our feet. Hang on to the thread of expectation however slim it might be, as that is the only way we can collectively build a new relationship from the rubble of yesterday. Let us uphold the spirit of convergence of ideas against that of divergence, by working together to uphold the unity of our country. Be accountable for our actions, follow the rule of law, and be transparent in all we do. Thank you for coming to celebrate with us today, and I wish you happy Independence Anniversary. Long live Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you.
Mrs. Okutubo, Mr. Okutubo, Councillor Aminu, and my Uncle Sir. May I call on Mrs. Esther Ajani? Sorry, Reverend. The mayors in the house, Councillor Jetola, and any other serving mayor. Councillors in the house.
We have former mayor.
Former mayors. Councillors. We have a representative. Can we have a group of 10, please, to join the group of 10? Group of 10. Yes. speeches, short speeches, please. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hi. Is anybody interested in making a speech?
Good evening. It's unusual that there's a microphone there, politicians in the room, and the politicians have not come to the microphone. Well, I want to go a few pages, so I'll just start. No.
Can we please listen? Let us round it up and then we can start to network.
Thank you. Maybe those of us who are mayors and their former mayors, maybe we'll have to take our gravel and stamp it down as we do in the council chamber. And then maybe we will. But it's a privilege to be here on the occasion of Nigeria's 57th independence celebration. Nigeria and the UK is a massive network. We are a massive network of people. I'm from a place called Thurrock. Most of us don't know where that is. One person, thank you. Yes, one other person, two people from Thurrock, thank you. Thurrock is in Essex, just on the other side. Most of us know Lakeside Shopping Complex, and if you've been to Lakeside, you've been to Thurrock. But what's happening so far is that there are so many Nigerians that have moved from London and have now moved into Thurrock. Quite a few. You might not know it's Thurrock, but you have friends in Chafford 100, you have friends in Grays, you have friends in Tilbury, and they live in Thurrock. And the population of Thurrock, blacks in Thurrock has moved from 6% in 2001 to almost 20% in 2011. So we're it's over doubled in population. What does that mean? It means that what I try to do as mayor and as councillor is to make sure that we can bring some of the Nigeria we do in London, we can bring it to Essex. Somebody just invited me to, thank you, sir. So all of you doing events in London, please remember that there's some of your brothers, your sisters, your family members that are living in Essex. So when you want to do events there, when you want to do events in London, please make sure you remember that there's some Nigerians just on the other side of the M25, and I'm sure we'll come. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mayor Ajetola. I hope we all put that in mind. Because Nigerians outside London, they do feel that sense of not belonging. And I think what he said now makes sense. There are times we need to reach out, because most of the time we have events in London and we invite them. They take time to come to London. So we should now start thinking how we will sometimes go out of London to do things as well. May I call on Reverend Excellency to
as a spiritual leader, as a pastor. My way of pastoring is different from other people. I will quantify your wealth and how many people you have helped, how many people you have blessed. As Nigerians, we are here, we are abroad. And then, the fact that we are here, we should not forget our roots, where we are coming from. Since you are here, since you've been making things happen for yourself, how many people have you tried to help? That's my way of thinking. My foundation, the Esther Foundation, what's at the back of my mind? It's people that are homeless, people that have been to detention camps, people that have gone to prison. Some people went there because, not because they are guilty, because they are ignorant. How many people have you touched their lives in this great country? There are some of us that are blessed. I'm a pastor. The book of Luke chapter 6, from that verse 37 says, give, it shall be given unto you. Good measure, pressed down, shaken together, running over. And that's what the Lord is going to put back into your bosom. What's this trying to say? It's not exactly what you give people that God is going to give you. God is going to give you even more.
Amen.
There are people here that can testify that how I do my pastoral is different. People believe when you go to church, you go to give. If you come to my church, I believe in giving. And then wherever office you might find yourself, I've not come here to preach. I've come here to talk to our minds. That give and give and give. Because sometimes it's not about finances. Sometimes your word of advice in which area you might have found yourself. As a lawyer, you might say a Nigerian that is not able to pay. I'm not saying do it free of charge, but you can give advice.
Amen.
You can render smart. Sometimes you see names. You can see there are certain names that you cannot hide from my country. Like Ngozi, like Makojola, like Abdu. And you are keeping straight face. You are doing as if that name has given you away. There are certain names from my country that you cannot hide. Even if you are born here, then when you keep straight face as if you don't know them, at some point you will need somebody's help. Amen. Thank you.
Mrs. Florence Democracy, Florence World of Hope.
Good evening, everybody. All protocol observed. I wish everybody happy Independence Day. And I want to remind everybody as we are celebrating, we mustn't forget, when Reverend Ade came, I was like, did this reverends know what I'm going to say? I was like, oh my God, she must be really a woman of God, because anywhere I go, the voice I bring up is a voice of my people who are vulnerable, who need help. We have so many families that the issue of unlawful chastisement is taking them to prison. They are being deported on a daily basis. And all it takes is to raise awareness. All it takes is to help to educate one another. We don't need to wait until it has gone bad before we voice out. We Nigerians, this is 57th of independent years now. We have to come out with certain solutions as we are celebrating. Our joy should be able to be full. And our joy will be full when we see other Nigerians that they are free from bondage. When I'm talking about bondage, where our people are no more going to prison because they made mistakes that could be easily corrected through awareness, through advice, through education. And we have quite a lot of our young boys in prison that we can all try. If you cannot reach to the one in prison, the one in your neighborhood, if it is one you can mentor, please pick it up and you will never regret it. And that young boy you are mentoring, when everything turns around, he will be part of the testimony to say, if not for this man in my neighborhood, I would have ended up in prison. Please, I urge you all, let us come together and utilize every skill we have within ourselves and help each other as we are celebrating every year. The issue we are facing should be declining, not going on. I love you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Florence Democracy. I am very happy that you came up to make a speech. For one simple fact that Nigerians, most of the time, what are we known for? Just coming together celebrating. You said something in your speech, and Reverend Ajayi said about money. This evening has been put together by a few individuals. People were asking, what is the cost of the ticket? We said it is free. It comes free to everybody. In the past, the Nigerian Commission will put together, like a fanfare, entertaining 1,000 people and over every year. 2 years ago this stopped because the president said things have changed. This year, nothing is happening. The friend of Nigeria, Mr. Prangoya, came up to us and then we started putting things together with Mr. Kutu, and this is this evening. And for the first time in the city of London, at the London Guildhall, we are here celebrating Nigeria. So these are the things we reach out to many ways. A lot of people meet together tonight who have not met before. This is part of networking. The Lord Mayor said it is a night of us that we can able to start thinking of a lot of things we can put together, business opportunities and all. We should start doing things like this, not every time that everything is about money. Now, I will come on the last speech by Olayomi to give us a very short one, because we have the representative of the Nigerian Commission in the house.
Things have done really different for all the Nigerian papers in this country. But I'd like to start your mind on this occasion about one thing that is going on in Nigeria today, and that is restructuring. If you don't say something that the majority of the people want, you are in trouble, and I'm going to be in trouble. Because I've said it in many places, that I do not believe that restructuring Nigeria alone will move Nigeria forward. And I will give you two examples that are personal, that are official, that I know is technical. In 1974, the Nigerian students were stranded there after the war. No fees for all the people, there are no fees. I was sent to Nigeria, and the command administration accepted that I should go to all the states of the Federation that year to appeal to the governors, they are military, to appeal to the military governors. If they will surrender the money from the north to the federal government. Because what we found, I was a Nigerian student activist. I found anybody to get anything for my students. What we found was that all the scholarship awarded that year, the South commanded all of them, but in their own right. But most of the money sent to the North was still remaining because there were no students who qualified to either go abroad or go to university. Now, to complete the government at that time, bring back your money. If it was this day and made of restructuring, what happened that year? And 3 years after that will never happen. You know what I did? All the money, educational funds sent to the North were sent back after they have awarded their scholarship. In most cases, 10% of the scholarship were already awarded. We they send that money back now? No. That's one example. Another example comes closely home to me. In 1982, I was to go to Nigeria to collect funds from all of your state students that were given scholarship by olayomi. You remember? You remember? Olayomi could not fulfill the promise of paying their fees all over the world when he had to over. I went to Nigeria, sponsored by, well, we not sponsored, we fought to go to Nigeria to plead to remove their card. When we got to Nigeria, I sat down 6 months with Oladayo Okola. I'm mentioning names so that you can, if you will then check with them. I'm not telling you, it's what I personally have experienced. He said to me, the way this thing has gone, we only need 2 people, 3 people. And one of them is most important, and that's Olayomi from here. He said, it's very close to the head of state. So who are the big people that time? Buhari, and they said there was no money to bail these people, $4.8 million. They should come home. We are saying they shouldn't come home. They should be allowed to finish their education. That year, we have to appeal to the federal government to allow this money to be paid. Then we were told, a minister official and a boy from Oyo State, I'm sorry he was dead now, he was the councillor before he died. We were told that the only way this money could be approved is if you can appeal to Oladayo Okola. Go and appeal to him. You will talk to Tunde Ijaso and Buhari at that time, who will take it upon themselves to approve the money. We went to Oladayo Okola and appealed to that. And unfortunately, I was in. The day was a meeting, he left for things. And he left a message to say, because these students are not directly from Ogun State market. They are not from Ogun State. It's not willing to support such a place. Let them come home. There is money here for them to go to university. Now, before that happened, there was only one state, your state. Because we now have the State for your state, they are no longer the students. Now, when you are debating and agitating for restructuring, division of the laws, minor group, I wish you very much.
I will call on the representative of the Nigerian High Commissioner to the Court of St. James's, UK, in the person of Mrs. Martha Koiki. Good evening, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Let me start by giving thanks to the Almighty Lord for bringing us all safely here tonight to celebrate our great nation's 57th independence celebration. I'm glad so many people turned up today. I wish to convey the warm greetings of the Deputy High Commissioner, who is now on the ground, Ambassador Kabiru Bala, who couldn't be here today because he had another engagement that had to do with Nigerian celebration somewhere else. October 1st remains a special date for all Nigerians at home and in diaspora, as this marks the day that we attain the most valuable of human desires, which is our freedom.
a day for thanksgiving, remembrance, reflections, and rededication. On this auspicious occasion, I wish to extend hearty congratulations to all Nigerians in diaspora and implore that we should all join in prayers for unity and greater heights for the giant of Africa. Our leaders and guide are right in moving us towards the global arena. I wish to express my appreciation to Trump Media Group. I particularly recognize the kind of efforts you have put in this gathering tonight. And I wish to let you know that the Nigerian High Commission is always behind you in every celebration, every occasion, and we do attend. May God bless Nigeria. Amen. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Marta. Can we have one house, please? Oh, thank you. Now, we would like to recognize anybody in this hall tonight who was born on the 1st of October, if we have any. Oh, please come forward. Hello, can we sing for this beautiful lady, please? She's the
5th of November to the 7th anniversary of the Phoenix newspaper. Now the reason for this is the Phoenix newspaper is the only positive newspaper in the whole of the UK. I launched it 7 years ago and we're celebrating, so hopefully you'll be able to come. There will be a leaflet outside which tells you all about it. Thank you very much for listening. Bye-bye.
Mr. Femi Okutubo, please. Mr. Okutubo will give the vote of thanks. After that, we will network, then wine and dine, like I said, and start.
Ladies and gentlemen, you still have your attention. I would like to say a very big thank you to you for coming to this event. We've got up till about 5 minutes to 8 o'clock for us to drink, marry, reflect, and network amongst one another. So once again, we'd like to say a big thank you to the City of London Corporation, to our various partners, AA Management and Training, and also Global Market Consultants, and also to each and every one of us who has made time to be here this evening. Let me also especially acknowledge Reverend Esther Ajayi, who did the opening prayer earlier on today. Thank you very much for what you did. God bless you.
All right, let's start the show. Again, as usual, it's nice to see the FEMA Days right here at the Guildhall at the Central London. We did told you we'll be coming down here and bringing it live to you. The 57 Independence. I'll start with the lady, and then because then we're going to move around. Thank you very much for joining us. If you just want to tell the audience your name and the reflection of today itself, Nigeria being 57, and for the youth, because I like, because a lot of us that are looking at, some of the elders in the front will say, it's easy. So I'll let you go now, ma'am.
Thank you very much, moderator. I'm Princess Adito Adinobia, Director of Livery Limited. And I'm happy to be here this evening. This is the 19th year of Livery Limited in London. That we are Nigerians. And for the organization of this evening, you can say it's a very nice one. 57th year of independence of a great country, Nigeria. We can still do better, but we have to let the youth come along too. Look as I look around, there are no youth here, which is not good. We have to tell the children, and where there's all this society, where we have the youth coming up, it will be very good for the country, especially for Nigeria, to be good anyway. It's been a nice evening. Thank you very much, and with God's help, Nigeria will move forward.
Thank you
very much.
Thank you very much. We'll move now to the gentlemen. I know they're having a bit of I don't know what that is, but I'm sure maybe I'll start with you, sir.
Yes.
Thank you very much. My name is Olayomi Koiki, Nigeria Diaspora, bringing it live to the event as it's happening. Live streaming into the global world. People are watching you. Can you tell the audience your name? And again, 57 years anniversary, your view.
Yes, my name is Dele Odisaya. I'm the Managing Director of Atlantic Solicitors. So I'm here as a Nigerian diaspora. And I believe that as Nigeria is celebrating its 57th anniversary, there are a lot that we in the diaspora can offer to Nigerians back at home. And therefore, we're using this as an opportunity to try to come together to see whatever it is we can do, the opportunities that are available in Nigeria, how we can best develop the country. And I believe that the future of the country is very, very bright, and therefore that's why we're here to celebrate.
Okay, and again, before I let you go, it's still part of the network, and we don't want those that are at home or those watching globally to miss as well. If you tell the audience a little bit more about, your business as well, and where you could be located right here in the United Kingdom.
Right. Atlantic Solicitors is a firm of solicitors that was established in the United Kingdom about 10 years ago. We are based in Woolwich, not far from Woolwich House now, which is the centre of London. It's just about 20-30 minutes away from central London. We deal with immigration, conveyancing, family, housing, landlord and tenants. Those are the areas of law we do, and we have been able to assist a lot of Nigerians in diaspora to get their settlement in the UK, and we believe that we can still be of assistance to Nigerians. So if anyone is in need of legal services, please contact us at Atlantic Solicitors.
Well, thank you very much. I'll take one of that so that I'll be able to put that on our channel later on. Thank you very much for joining us. Again, this is Olayomi Koiki, Nigeria Diaspora, bringing it live from the centre of London. I didn't say this is where the money is. So for us to be having a big event here is an appreciation for whoever's put that together, which is the founder of Trumpet himself. Tell the audience your name and what you feel today being, yesterday, but again we're still celebrating.
My name is Tunelani. I was born in the UK, but I've been to Nigeria, and Nigeria, I know they carry last. Independence. Come on, guys. 57, we are talking about 57 years of independence. This is marvelous. You can see us coming together, networking. I'm talking about how we can improve Nigeria to go forward. But by the time Nigeria is 60 years old, then we'll be able to have a band to say that we can do something big. We can rule the world if we put our hearts to it. Nigerians, I love you all. Stay blessed.
Thank you very much. Again, we're still live, at Guildhall where it's taking place. we're gonna have to interrupt there because when we're live streaming and we see, the icon, from the right to the left, I know we're not talking about the Labour Party here, but it's still part of it as well. Thank you very much, Richard Obaho. For those of you, a lot of people have been making inquiry. We'll talk about that with you as well. But let's start with, one of the most prestigious wool lady, in the community, 57 years anniversary. Your message to those that are watching and those that will be watching this later on as well.
My message is to first say congratulations to Nigeria and to all Nigerians, and to say to people who are clamoring for restructuring, for cessation, to please shut up and let us move forward as one Nigerian. Progress is important. I believe that Nigeria need a sort of looking into our system. There is a systemic failure in Nigeria. That's what we need to look at. If we restructure or don't restructure, if the systemic failure continues, it's still the same thing. So let's work together and have a progressive Nigeria.
Thank you very much for joining us. We're going to speak to, before we go down to Richard Obaho himself, we speak to, the main, that when we see Obaho, at least we know there's always someone, right there. Thank you very much. We know, you behind the scene, but, it's been doing great, within the community, and I've been getting lately messages from Nigeria, asking me what is Purple Premium. He's going to tell us a little bit. Your message to Nigerians as we're celebrating the anniversary, in just about a few minutes.
My message to Nigerians today is, first of all, I want to congratulate also all the Nigerians on the 50th anniversary of our great country. I just want to say we should keep at building Nigeria up, and we should continue with the hard work we're doing and stay as one Nigeria and continue to make our great country a better place. I believe in one Nigeria, and I know that Nigeria will get better and better, and we're getting there. We'll keep on building and make Nigeria a better place to live in.
Thank you very much. Now let's speak to Purple Premium, Richard Obaho. For those of you that have been following him, you've seen, he was one of the sponsors of the UNA Award. For those of us that were there celebrating, this was, the main brain behind it as well in terms of, making it happen. Thank you very much, for joining me. Again, I'm not just saying your name. I know you've got a lot of big vision for Nigeria. Of course, yes. And we won't be here without speaking to you. Tell us, how you, as a person, your opinion, in terms of this 57th anniversary and where we're going to be heading from now.
I mean, I want to start by saying congratulations to Nigeria. 57 years is not a joke. And we've stood together against all odds, against the ups and the downs, against the challenges. We're still standing. And for me, the core message I want to say is what holds us together is stronger than what wants to divide us. So I think it's important that we come together as one to solve Nigeria's problems. We've got huge problems. It's a huge country, so you'll expect huge problems. But I think it's easier for us to tackle the problems as one, rather than as different individuals. And you will see that that's the sort of message that's resonated around the whole room. So for me, the core thing is, at this point in time, it's important, against all odds, against all the challenges we have, against all the individual objectives, we should stand together as one nation, because as one, it's easier for us to win the battle. I mean, I'll draw points from the scriptures. It says we can only stand if we're united together. A house divided upon itself cannot stand. So it's important that we come together and stand.
Well, thank you very much. We're going to be bringing Purple Premium onto Niger Voices. We're working on that. You'll be coming down to the show and tell the Nigerians how we should be thinking in terms of the property for those of us that want to move to Nigeria. This is the Purple Premium, but you will be coming to Niger Voices to speak to us very soon. Enjoy the evening, and we'll speak to you very soon. Again, we're still live here at the Guildhall where it's taking place. Let's try and get the Reverend Esther Mother Jai to speak to the audience, to be able to tell the audience, what has taken place today. Again, thank you very much for everyone that has been able to join us, this particular evening. But the most important thing is that we're still live here. There's, quite a lot of networking going on now. We will try and bring to you as many people to speak to us. I think Reverend Mother Esther Jai is still busy at the moment. Let's speak to the NANC, Mr. Adiremi, and also the President himself, to tell us, Nigeria, I saw your message that was sent out this morning, yesterday. 57 years anniversary. That's right. Your message to the Nigerians globally, and especially to the Nigerians back home, and then we come back to the diaspora.
All right, okay. First of all, I'd like to say a big congratulations to Nigeria on the 57th anniversary. I mean, I can only pray we live up to that age of 57. And at the end of the day, we all have to put hands together. It's not just about criticizing what is going on, but we have to be part of the change we want to see. So I employ all Nigerians back home, in diaspora, let's put our hands together and bring solutions, let's bring ideas. I think it's enough time we stop talking. Let's start acting and supporting the government at the moment.
Okay, before I let you go, I'm not sure if I picked up, you telling the audience, because, I'm sure thousands of people will watch this later on, who you are exactly in terms of your representation. I know you're president, but I want you to, to say that yourself.
Okay, my name is Sheyi Obadare, and I'm the president of the Nigerian Association of Nigerian Communities in the UK. So as it stands, the #1 citizen of Nigerians is standing right in front of you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Now we're going to speak to Mr. Adiremi. I know Podium is coming up very soon. We are winding down to that. The date is winding down, but I'll let him 57 years anniversary, and the Southwest, everybody just want to break up. Your message this evening, to those that are watching us live on Facebook and those that will be watching this clip later on.
Well, first and foremost, I don't see any reason why we should break up. Nigeria is a very fantastic country. Together, we can make a lot of things happen in Nigeria. If we divide, we will lose a lot. What I would say to everybody is this: let us be patriotic. Let us look at the positives Nigeria can give us, which Nigeria is at the moment. Let us look at the advantages of our being together, the north, the south, the east, and west. There are so many things we can derive from each other. The only thing we should look at is don't let us be selfish in our mode of thinking. Selfishness brings division, and that is why people are advocating that we should divide. Don't let us divide at all. Let's stay together. Let's be our brother's keeper. That is what makes Nigeria a bigger and better country than any other country in Africa.
Thank you very much. And if you want to tell the audience more about, just about in a minute, what is happening by this month.
Okay, there is a Southwest Investment Forum at Peter's Exhibition Center in Lagos. That event is an exhibition and opportunity to showcase what Southwest Nigeria has. We are taking funders to Nigeria who are looking to invest in Southwest Nigeria. That is the economic capital of Nigeria. That is where things happen. So we want to add value to Nigeria, we want to add value to the Southwest. That's where you have all the ports. Definitely, that's where things are.
Thank you very much for joining us. We appreciate that. As we can see there, the icon himself, Chief Dele Momodu. It was always a pleasure to see, quite a lot of, dignitaries in different events like this, celebrating the Nigerians' 57th independence anniversary. As you can see, people are networking. we will still get more, more of the dignitary to speak to us and tell us, what we should be expecting, Nigerian independence. Let's try and speak to Dr. Dayo Olomu to speak to us and tell us, okay, he's going to come in a minute. We've got Princess here as well. We've got, quite a lot of, Nigerians here, networking, celebrating, and we're live all the way from Guildhall, where it's all taking place. As you can see, again, as usual, my name is Olayomi Koiki, bringing it to you all the way from central London, where, they're having a bit of a conversation, networking and all that. But the most important thing is, how do we take this, forward, let's get more opinion. Nigeria at 57. Thank you very much for joining us this evening. Again, as usual, my name is Olayomi Koiki, Nigeria Diaspora, one central hub connecting the Nigerians, not just in UK but globally. So that means people are watching us all over the world as we're speaking now. Your message as 57 years anniversary today. Well, yesterday, but the celebration is still on. The message to the Nigerians that are watching now and those that will be watching later.
Well, from someone like myself, I would simply say that representing my generation, in as much as we are still looking to do great things, but our focus more than ever should be to the coming generation, the younger generation. Whatever we can do to make it easier for them, that will grant them traction within the economic scope, we need to do that. If we don't do it, the future would be potentially bleak for them. So we owe that as a responsibility for the coming generation. I'll tell you something. When we're celebrating today, this event, I was just saying to my older brother here, 30 years ago, I had a similar event marking 27 years of Nigeria's independence at the Empire Suite in Tottenham Court Road. My name is Afolabi Andu, and I'm the president of the Nigerian British Business Forum. Okay? And 30 years on, I continue to question, have we really moved on? Even here in the United Kingdom, to an extent, yes. But in as far as we have reached, let us focus on the coming generation. So in 30 years' time, when they look back, they will know that a generation actually who had paid the price had made a way for them.
Thank you very much. Wow, that was a very, very powerful word there. Let's get out of, I'm going to speak to Gordon first. He's busy at the moment. I can see, Priscilla, thank you for coming down to this event. I want to speak to Gossi. I want to hear his view today. Nigeria independent. Always good to see you. I think the last time we saw at Oxford, during the carnival. Nigeria at 57. Your message, to the youth out there, and how we should start thinking out of the box. Whether from your perspective of your field in the health sector, because people are thinking there's nothing we can do. And I'm sure there's millions of things that we can do. I'll let you go on.
I'll first of all say congratulations to all Nigerians and diaspora and beyond. I also like to say that we should start to think positively. The idea of being pessimistic about Nigeria shouldn't be the case anymore. I've tried to have a positive outlook towards the country and always try to think, okay, if this is not right, what can we do to make it right? Instead of criticizing. I think when we start thinking right, start thinking that instead of criticizing the government or criticizing people, we should come out there and say, okay, where can I be of help? As far as I'm concerned, the health sector in Nigeria, if our own president is not having any confidence in our own health sector, it means it's not right. So I think we should improve on that. I would encourage those who have left the country for a long time, doctors who have left, that if they can go back and set up something with the same technology, with the same ideas they've got from here, rather than sitting down back here in the United Kingdom and thinking it will get better one day. I think if we all play our little parts, something will happen. And that's my message to Nigeria. Let us play our own parts.
Thank you very much, and have a good evening. We still have a conversation. We're still live here at Guildhall. Let's speak to Abilicious, thank you very much for joining us. 57 years anniversary, your message to those that are watching us and those that will be watching this clip later on, your message.
First of all, congratulations to you for your award.
Thank you very much.
Well deserved. Don't worry, when I'm doing mine, you're going to get one as well from me.
Thank you.
Well, 57 years, what can I say? I'm hoping that, things improve. We can think about starting from the time 1960 to now, at least Rome was not built in the UK, and positive things will continue to happen. So I like to believe that we should not just focus on the negativity, but the positive side of what is happening in Nigeria. And celebrating it is something that is supposed to be done anyway. Every country should learn to celebrate the country, irrespective of the good and bad. Yes, there's a lot of improvements, and it should be done. So, fingers crossed, it'll continue. And appealing to the current government right now to do more for the people. Because there's no point in saying that you want to do change and we're still waiting for those changes. Yes, things are, but still. So, and for everybody, every Nigerian, that just keep on keeping the flag flying positively and encourage one another.
Thank you very much. Let's now speak to the friends of Nigeria. We're live on Facebook. We would like you to have a bit of 1 or 2 words. Okay. Well, thank you very much. We're still live, at the Guildhall, as you can see. Let's catch up to what Mr. Okutubo is saying there.
And we're expecting that to double in the next few years. But more importantly, it is very important that our community, especially Nigerians in diaspora, are in the position to be able to tap into that. At the moment, you have quite a number of Nigerians working in the city, doing business in the city. But I think that it's very important that we work together and come together and find a way of, collaborating and trying to make sure that we're also able to tap into the big picture, so that ultimately our countries, both United Kingdom and Nigeria, can benefit from it. And when you look at it in terms of Nigeria, if people are able to do more business in Nigeria, it's going to combat unemployment. It would combat the various menaces that we have facing the country at the moment.
Thank you. Well, as you can hear it from Mr. Okutubo himself, there's still quite a lot of networking that is ongoing as we speak. We'd like to say a massive big thank you. I can see Adi Beauty there. To get other things, to speak to us. As you can see, there's still quite a lot of still a very busy place.
Princess, it's very good to see you again, and I'm happy to speak to you anytime.
Now, you're here today. What brings you here to the Guildhall?
It's to felicitate with fellow Nigerians, to come here and celebrate our country. 57 years is no joke. I'm a child of independence myself. I was born in 1960, a few months to independence. So we have a cause to celebrate. Against all odds, we've gone through some bloody civil war, we've gone through so many tribulations in Nigeria, but you can see we're standing tall, we're standing proud.
Also, may I ask you, what message do you have for Nigerians, specifically those in the diaspora?
Is that whatever happens, the Yorubas have a say in the land for a single good. Even if we cannot go home, we can still reach out to our people at home. We all have families back home. A lot of them are suffering. We must give them hope, we must give them support, and we must not give up.
And last but not least, before I let you go, what can you tell us what is the
budding station, it's a new station in the UK, Pan-African station. We want to broadcast and reach out to all countries that are Pan-African or friends of Pan-Africa. What message do you have for viewers of Heritage?
Well, what I know is that my very dear sister, Mrs. Deu Cholanke, is... Let's take it again. All I want to say is that if you are watching Heritage television, you will enjoy it. You will learn enough from it because I have right before me a veteran journalist, someone I've known for decades, and I can vouch for our professionalism. So please keep watching Heritage television.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well, as you can see, that was the icon himself, Chief Dele Momodu. Again, as usual, my name is Olayomi Koiki. We're still live here at the Guildhall, where there's still a lot of activities going on. But the most important thing is, we will continue to give you a bit of more streaming until we call it, a night. It's been a very beautiful day. I'm sure, the message a lot of people have been saying is there's a lot of hope, for Nigeria. We must all continue to have that hope. I've said it, in about 5 years from now, Nigeria will be a better place than where it is at the moment. We are not there yet, but we must continue to network. We must continue to join, hands together, and we must continue to give. Remember, Reverend Esther Ajayi was saying there, during her speech, that it is important that you help someone. Don't wait until someone asks for your help. If you see someone that needs help, whether they're looking for a job or they're looking for a kind of network to move them to the next level, why not try and render that help rather than looking at them and thinking a miracle will drop down when you're very close to them. If we all continue to work together, we unite together, I'm very sure that from the next 5 years from now, we will be able to celebrate more than what we are celebrating today. Once again, thank you very much to everyone that have logged in. We will continue to give you a live feed of, all the way from the 57th anniversary of Nigeria, that is taking place for the first time in the city of London, where a lot is happening. Not just in the United Kingdom, there's BRICS exit, so there's a big business opportunity for Nigerians at the moment. But we must continue to speak to the right people, work with the right people, and make sure you connect to the right people as well. And also this Wednesday, we'll be bringing live to you from Lagos, the chairman of the Welfare Party of Nigeria, that will be speaking to us all the way from Lagos, to tell us more a little bit about the Welfare Party. Also at Ogun State today, the Get Involved, was very interesting. I was following it, very, very, quite a lot of debate took place there, at Get Involved, which took place at Ogun State today as well. There's a lot happening. You must get involved. You must participate. You cannot sit down and expect miracle to take place. Again, join me on Wednesday when we'll be speaking live in Lagos to the chairman of the Welfare Party of Nigeria, all the way from Nigeria. Let's give you more live feed. Before we, as you can see, there's still a lot of How are you? All right?
Yeah.
What have you got there? Is that that's my uncle.
Yeah, and this is my friend James.
Okay. This one is speaking now. Okay. That's the FCMB.
Yeah.
Let's try and get, I'm still trying to get hold of Dr. Dayonobu, but he's very busy. Let's get hold of, I think because she likes taking pictures.
Ọjọ́ nílùú London, àwọn ọkọ mi mọ̀ pé mò ń gún iyán tó súpà. Wọ́n á jẹ iyán pẹ̀lú lásèpọ̀ tó súpà. Màá fi irú sí àtẹ́ wọn lọ́rùn. Ìṣápá òkè wọ́n nú ẹ̀ nítorí pé Èkìtì láti bí ìyá àti bàbá tó bí mi. Ọmọ Èkó ti Èkìtì ni mí. Mo jẹ́ ń pẹ́ ńblẹ̀mù yẹn kiri ni. All Nigerians, happy independence.
Let's continue flying the flag.
Yes, so continue to wear green, white, green. No. Emma, boy, what? When the check I catch you, that you know
we're going to wrap it up now. I'll be back soon again. As usual, olayomi Koiki. Have a good evening.